There are currently more than 800 people in Allegheny County without a place to call home.
While that number has fluctuated over the last decade, that's pretty much always been the average.
New at 6:30, KDKA Investigates is taking a closer look at homelessness.
Erica Stanish examines how the county is working to reduce those numbers and if the plan is working.
Just this year, the county received a $23 million grant to help provide the proper support needed for those experiencing homelessness. But how much is that money really helping, and where is it going? In March, Allegheny County received $23 million in what we're learning is an annual renewal of federal funds from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. In addition to that money, through other funding sources, the Department of Human Services Deputy Director tells KDKA the county receives a total of $40 million a year to help fight homelessness, specifically through permanent housing solutions to help families stay off the streets.
So that $23 million is incredibly important to run our system. We fund a number of agencies with that funding, mostly on the side of the supportive housing.
Abigail Horn says it allows them to help about 6,000 households a year through different aspects of the homeless system. Looking at the data, in 2016, 1,156 people were experiencing homelessness in Allegheny County. That's both the sheltered and unsheltered population. 1,145 in 2017, 783 in 2018, 774 in 2019, and in 2020, 887. That number lowered to 692 in 2021 and then jumped back up this year to 880. Between 2016 and 2022, a majority of those experiencing homelessness were staying in an emergency shelter rather than traditional housing. Horn says each year they help on average 1,250 people move into permanent housing. We ask why that number isn't higher.
Unfortunately, there's a real lack of income-based housing that's available, especially for families.
Remy Harris is a senior manager for services for families experiencing a housing crisis and claims there's not enough affordable housing in the county.
We need more housing. As you've heard before, housing is the cure to homelessness. So we just have a lack of affordable housing right now. And it's only getting worse.
Because of it, she says more people are staying in shelters longer.
Simply running shelters does not solve the problem. That's like a tiny little Band-Aid, and if you have nowhere to move people into where they're actually then living in homes, your shelters will become full. And as new individuals and families may end up experiencing homelessness, we wouldn't have anywhere to put them.
Horn says while the millions the county receives is crucial to their programs and the community and helps with rental assistance, it may not be enough.
The availability of safe, clean, affordable housing is basically probably the biggest factor in individuals being able to either stay in their housing and never become homeless, or for us to be able to help people move out of experiencing homelessness. It's all about affordable housing.
According to last year's annual Economic Development Housing Report in Allegheny County, nearly 300 new apartment units or homes were built in the county to extend affordable housing options. However, only 83 of those were made available to low-income families. The rest were priced at market rate. I asked county leaders if more affordable housing could become available in the future. They tell me they've already spent millions on affordable housing over the last decade and will continue to make ending homelessness a priority. Erica Stanish, KDKA News.